Are you looking for wonderful gift ideas for your loved ones in 2025? Well, stay tuned to this video review to see some of our top picks. Hey, I'm Alex from Marc's Mobility. In this video, we're going to go over some of our top picks of innovative products on the market currently in 2025. I want to start out as well and mention that all of these products are going to have links below in the description. So we're going to kind of go over a short overview of these products, but if you do click on the links below, you'll be able to see full video reviews of each of the products that we're going over. I also want to mention as well that not all of these were released in 2025, but they still might be the best in the categories that we're going to go over. And we do think these would be great gift ideas for your loved ones in 2025. The first category we're going to go over is going to be power chairs. So power chairs are going to be a range of different power chairs, but we really came up with three that we think would be great gift ideas in 2025. The first one on my list is probably going to be the Jazzy Ultralight. Now this might have been released about a year ago, but the Ultralight is our most popular folding power chair. Now it is airline approved. It is only 33 pounds as well when you remove the battery, which comes out very easily. So it's a very comfortable chair. It's very easy to navigate. And this chair is also going to be airline approved. So when we're thinking of gift ideas, we want to think about people that want to travel, see family, maybe go see their grandkids, go to sporting events. So things like this that you're able to fold up and put pretty much in the back of almost any car or vehicle. We're also thinking too, when you travel, you're gonna have Uber drivers, Lyft drivers potentially. And so you don't want something that's gonna be too big that's not gonna be able to fit in the rear of the vehicle. So the Jazzy Ultralight being 33 pounds, it is the best folding power chair on the market. Now it does only have a 300-pound weight capacity. So that is why I also am going to mention the City 2 Plus by Travel Buggy, because this unit also folds, but it has up to a 400-pound weight capacity. Now, the only cons to that unit is it is a heavier unit just due to having the strong, sturdy frame. That unit is going to be somewhere in that mid 70-pound range. Now, if you watch our video, you are able to take the rear wheels off and drop it down to about the mid 40-pound range, but it is a little bit heavier, so that's why I didn't have it as probably the number one, like with the Ultralight. But it is a very sturdy, durable unit. It does have a little bit of recline on it, and it's also going to be airline approved. So once again, be able to travel with it, see loved ones. I think that's a really good gift idea to be able to incorporate being able to be with family. So the last power chair that we're going to go over on this list is going to be the Jazzy Air 2. Now this product has been out for many years, but it still is by far the best basic power chair on the market that does have a seat elevation on it. So it raises up and down about 12 inches. And if you look at some of our video reviews, you will see some of our customers in the kitchen. Because one of the main complaints that users that sit in wheelchairs have is if they're trying to cook and they're staring at the side of the pans, they can't really see what's going on with the food. So you're able to actually elevate up to 33 inches the top of the seat. You can look down in the pots and pans. You're able to get over to the sink and do dishes. You can access your upper cabinets. And there's a lot of uses as well to help stand transfer and pivot stand getting out of one of these units. I've had customers also, if they're traveling with this, because it is airline approved, if they get to different hotels and the beds are not always the same height and they need a slide board transfer, that's a really useful feature to be able to raise up equal to the bed to be able to get in and out of the unit. So it's not going to be a folding collapsible unit that's going to go like in the back like the first two that I mentioned, but it is going to be airline approved, and it is going to be by far the best unit on the market with a power elevating seat lift and a 300-pound weight capacity. The next category that we're going to go over is going to be the scooter category. I am going to show you three different scooters here. My first most popular unit for portability is going to be the Super Portable by Pride Mobility. This was released a little over a year ago, but this unit does fold down basically on itself. It is a manual fold. Battery comes out easily, and it's only 41 pounds. So a lot of people, when they're looking to travel, they don't want to necessarily have to take everything apart in different pieces. This one is all self-contained. You are able to stand it with roller wheels and pivot it and get into the back of your vehicle. It still does have a 300-pound weight capacity. It is also airline approved. So having something that is smaller and compact that all folds down on itself is a really big benefit to people, just like I mentioned earlier with the Ultralight, being able to put this in the back of any type of Uber or Lyfts. Same with the super portable. That's going to be a very useful thing to be able to throw in the back of your car, go to sporting events, go on airplanes, go travel, do different things with it. So the super portable, go ahead and take a look at that unit because I like that the best out of all the portable units that are on the market. Now the next on my list is going to be the Elite Traveler 2 Platinum. This is going to be another great gift idea for somebody. So this is going to be a little bit of a cheaper option than the super portable, but it is going to come apart in a few pieces, but the weight is now going to be down under 40 pounds. It's going to be in that mid 35 pound range. Does come apart. It is going to be sealed lead acid batteries. Once again, this is a unit that is going to have a really small turning radius. So it is going to be a really nice unit that if you don't want to quite spend what the super portable is, this is going to be the number 2 option. So it does have comfort. It does have up to a 300-pound weight capacity. It is going to get a decent range on the unit depending on what battery pack you go with. And it's also going to be airline approved. So if you're looking for something that is going to go on baseball fields, go see your grandkids, go outside on somewhat compact surfaces, the Elite Traveler 2 Platinum is going to be a great option to consider. The last on my list is going to be a Pursuit 2. Now this is in a different category than the first two I mentioned. It's not going to be something that you're going to take on an airplane, so it's not going to be made for travel. But when we're thinking gift ideas, we're thinking of, hey, you want to go out and about, you want to go on trails, you want to go a little bit off the beaten path. I have a lot of individuals that say, hey, listen, I want to go to national parks and I want to go and some of the roads are not ideal. I want to go with my kids on different types of trails or my grandkids on trails. So we think that's a great gift idea because the Pursuit 2 is going to have some speed, a little over 9 miles an hour. It's going to have plenty of power with an 1800 watt motor in the back. And it's also going to have lithium batteries that you can dual up. So you're going to get a long range, anywhere between 20 to 40 mile range based on the battery option that you go with for this unit. So it's got amazing suspension. It's super comfortable. Headlights, tail lights. Once again, it's not portable, so it's not going to throw in the back of somebody's car, but it is a great gift idea if you are one of those that wanted to get off the beaten path and go explore more. I would go ahead and take a look at the Pursuit 2 is a wonderful gift idea. Now, some more other great gift ideas that we can consider is going to be vehicle lifts for behind the vehicle. Because let's say your loved ones already have a power chair or a scooter, but don't really have a way to transport it. Now, it's not going to be compatible with all vehicles. It has to be at least a vehicle that can have somewhat of a downwards force on the hitch, which is called tongue weight. But if you do already have a scooter or a power chair, I would consider looking at either the Harmar AL100, which is a scooter lift, which does fit with the Elite Traveler 2 or the Pursuit 2, or an AL500, which would fit with most of the other power chairs, especially the Jazzy Air 2, since that's not a lightweight product. So we do sell many used vehicle lifts and new vehicle lifts, so I would look at those as a great, wonderful gift for somebody here in 2025. Now, another great gift idea in 2025 would be a lift chair for your loved one. So if you're not familiar with a lift chair, it is basically like a recliner, but it also has the forward, which we call anterior tilt position, which helps somebody to get out of the chair. So lift chairs are a great gift idea for most individuals because of the comfort. People can sleep in these chairs, and a lot of these lift chairs now have a lot of great features on them. So the first one we're going to go over is going to be the PLR 4955 by Pride Mobility. This is probably the best bang for your buck on the lift chairs on the market. It does have heat, it does have massage, and it has the infinite positioning, which means you're going to have a headrest, you're going to have recline, lumbar support, and your legs and your tilt, and all of those are going to be independent functions. So it's not just, hey, you tilt back and you tilt forward. You can really position yourself to get in whatever desired comfort that you want. It also has many other features such as like a cell phone charger and a cup holder built in as well. But once again, the 4955 is a wonderful gift idea and it's the most budget friendly on this list. The next lift chair we're going to go over is going to be the PLR 5900. This is going to be the premier lift chair by Pride Mobility. This is a leather lift chair that is going to have all the similar functions that the 4955 that I just mentioned had, but it's also going to be some pretty cool innovative things on there. It actually has built-in Bluetooth speakers into the back, and it actually, with those speakers, you can have some good bass. You can actually control the treble, the bass, all the different functions and the volume right from underneath your armrest. So it is a very cool product that really is packed with everything, the heat, the massage, the infinite position, but now having almost that immersive surround sound system basically built into your lift chair. Very cool idea, and I do think your loved one would love that as a gift. And the last one we're going to mention is going to be the 511 by Golden Technologies. So this is going to be a wonderful gift idea as well because you're able to put Brisa fabric on there. So Brisa fabric, if you're looking for kind of the premier comfort and softness of the leather-like material, I wouldn't call it leather, but it's a leather-like material. Brisa is the highest quality on the market. Once again, it is going to be able to have the heat, the massage. It is going to have all those positionings as well, such as the first two lift chairs I mentioned, but the price point might be a slight bit higher just due to that Brisa fabric. So once again, any of these three lift chairs, you would not go wrong with a great gift idea in 2025. Another great gift idea would be a Go Lift by ComfyGo. This is a platform type lift that does lift up to about 110 pounds. So you're not going to put all power chairs or scooters on here, but if your loved one struggles to pick up, even if it's a manual wheelchair or some of these smaller scooters, you're able to put them on the platform and then raise it up, I don't know, about 3.5 to 4 feet. It raises up pretty high with a lithium battery. It's a pretty good cost-effective alternative to then maybe putting a vehicle lift something on the back of your vehicle. So once again, as a great gift idea, go ahead and take a look at the Go Lift by ComfyGo. And the last gift idea that we're going to go over is going to be toilet lifts by Dignity. So these are going to be toilet lift mounts that go over the top of the toilet seat and kind of go over the unit, and they are going to have a forward lifting position. It is going to have handlebars. It is battery operated, so it's a great gift idea for individuals that do want to stay in their home and not be transferred to some type of assisted living facility. It does kind of help them keep their independence by having this. So if you are looking for another great gift idea in 2025, look at the Dignity toilet lifts. So once again, if you're looking for something for your loved one in 2025, I believe any of these products you cannot go wrong with. It would help them and maintain their independence and their freedom with pretty much everything on this list. So if you're looking for something here for 2025, give us a call. We would love to speak with you and find the right product for your loved one.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you and have a wonderful day.